The narrow gauge engines are busy with the goods to take to Tunner. Duncan said the idea when they were to get ready to help with the apple bucking. There was a line in Tunner which was never used for a long time. Only we Georgian wood knows it. The line is called Crackway. It goes to the woods. Engines wise enough to not lose themselves in there can make a visit. One day, when all the engines are finished, the little ponies said to Duncan, "Aren't you visiting Tunner?" Yes, I am. I was wanting to see what else I had visited. Well, I found a line that's called Crackway. Nobody but we Georgia would have seen it for years. I'd best keep my eyes on the line then. We engines need to look ahead as we steam along. Off he went. When he arrived, he met his brother. "Visiting Crackway, are you?" "Yes, I am, me Georgie. I haven't seen it for years. The ponies told me not to get lost in it. I say the same, too. Good luck exploring it." What Duncan didn't know was that every mountain valley country was foggy. Duncan found a long stretch of line leading to somewhere, so he steamed fast to see what led him. "Careful," said his driver. "You might be asking for trouble." And he got it. As he looked at the line, he could see something not meant to be on the line. A rock had fallen. "Look out!" cried Duncan. His driver put on the brakes, but it was too late. Duncan hit the rock and he fell off the line and tumbled down a slope. "Help!" he cried. His crew had jumped clear. They followed where their engine was heading. Duncan came to the bottom of the slope and ended up in a pond. "Bother! That wasn't meant to happen. Where am I?" Duncan, poor engine, was getting a feeling he was lost. His crew couldn't find him because the fog was covering everything. Oh dear. They didn't know where they were. The three of them would have to wait. The rain was beginning to fall. Ah, it's cold. I want to get in my nice warm shed. The little ponies were worried about Duncan, and so were the other ensigns, Scarlett and the nurse. Have you seen Duncan, Scarlett? No, Twilight Nurse. I haven't seen him since I did my branch line. I think we should visit Tanner. Let me come, said the nurse. So the ponies got in the cabs, but before they did, Twilight had a sudden thought. Where's Spike? Last time I saw him, he went in Duncan's cab. He went with him to Tanner too. I hope he's all right. Spike had jumped clear. He picked himself up to see what happened to Duncan. Hello, Duncan. What happened to you? I hit a rock and tumbled down the slope, Spike. Me and the crew are lost. I'm not lost, so I might use a torch out of a stick. Just then they heard a whistle. Who should come up but wee Georgie Wood? What do you think you're doing, speeding along this line? This track needs to be used carefully. Sorry, wee Georgie. Can you get me out? I don't think I can pull you from up here. Spike, what are you doing here? I was wanting to study this line you haven't used, me, Georgie. You might get Twilight's attention while I look for something along this line Duncan's trying to explore. He went running along the line. Scarlett and the nurse with the ponies came up. Let me give you a hand. Twilight magic Duncan out of the pond and put him on the line. You all right, Duncan? I don't feel well. Of course I'm not. I've damaged my outside tube. Where's my crew? We found them when we came here. I was wondering if Spike was with you. Found the shed, guys. Bring him in. There you are, Spike. Where have you been? We were worried sick of you missing for some hour. I was to study this crack line. It only leads us to the shed. Just as long as anyone goes slow. They took Duncan to a butcher shed. The ponies gave him a wash and mended his workings. How do you feel, sweetie? I feel all right, thanks. You were not meant to speed along the line in the first place. Nobody put a speed limit to tell what speed you can be like. I know it, Georgie. It was bumpy, so we can restore it. Yes, we can. We all can do it together. line was restored when they did it the next day. They can use it whenever they like to go even more deep. I haven't seen this line for years, since my first visit to Duncan. Do you think there might be a pool? Well, there was another line, but we might look at it later. The others have gone home. No time for another swim. Let's get home. Unicorn and Duncan went home with the others. He was careful afterwards never to go speeding along the cracked line again.